Here for our game of the week.
Glad to have you with us from Kennesaw, Georgia, and Fifth Third Bank Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs and the Kennesaw State Owls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I have checked in with the Bulldogs head coach. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start the season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going.
Watching the Louisiana Tech point of view.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. On the ground, it's Booth. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juice.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
Good try to net 47 there.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. Sends it downfield.
Oh, he hit him.
Pulls it in on the right.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the give off the left side. Finding some room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. Free yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Tight end now in motion. In the red area, it's Booth.
Wow.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. What a great job settling in on the road and threatening to score now here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line.
Oh,
just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David, and I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
He'll bring it out. It's Booker. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
Backfield.
Wide open on the move. He has it on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Second down.
A lot of adjustments here.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roger. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got it across the 35 to the 36, but the defense knew that line to defend, and they force a 4th down.
And I know he tucked that thing, and he got some good yards, but as a defense, that's exactly why you're so thankful to be in 3rd and long. You're backed up. You're taking away the passing game. No explosive plays. He takes off and run. He chews up some yardage, but you do what you're supposed to do. You throw that fist in the air, and you force the 4th.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Pretty brave call here.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Extending the play. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or a tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana Tech holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter.
See what he's going to do here.
Break. Do it. Ready, go! Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Oh, they're after him. Had to throw it before he wanted. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. To the house. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Coming out with it, it's Booth. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Contrast each other.
Scanning the field, it's Baker. Catch in the middle, it's Finley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Bully ball on third and short. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own. Great field position.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. The option look. Quarterback keep. Oh, he's got a little grass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Quarterback making adjustments. Run in the red zone, it's Morgan. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
Oh,
He's
wow.
got great speed.
Yeah,
Got
he
a
matches
little
it.
room. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Taking on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
See what Kennesaw State comes out with here. About 2 minutes left in the half.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Collins. Pressure coming. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
He's going to try to get a couple yards here and go for it again on fourth. That's the way things are going.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Red 54, red 54. Sweep, sweep. Go!
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads it left. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Check, check, check. Shift.
A lot of coverage in the flats. I don't think he's throwing in the flats, though.
Ready, go!
On the ground, it's Morgan. Might have a chance. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Quarterback adapting. He'll get rid of it. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Precision, execution, and timing to pick up the 1st down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the 1st down.
Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
Looking to fire. Just a little off. Incomplete.
still got plenty of time, 3 timeouts.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
I don't know what he gets on this. He's going to go for it on 4th, from what we've seen so far.
From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again.
Another 4th down here.
He wants to change this route.
Freeze, freeze. Level, level. Where did he go?
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty.
That's rough. He locked him up. I think he hit that guy coming across.
Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Running inside, it's Morgan. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Collins. Gets it out fast. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long.
Booster, booster.
Take the lead going into the half, personally.
He'll set up to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. How good has this offense been on 4th down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again.
No pass interference this time.
Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, looking to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Oh, that stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Fires downfield. With the catch, it's Booth. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Baker. Under fire.
Oh, yes.
Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the number 18 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Hoosiers looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He's got him wide open. And he's out of bounds after a terrific run and a nice pickup.
What a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
Gets the ball out there.
Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Might be changing the route. The give on the option. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
4 yards running there.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33.
You already know he's going to go for it on 4th.
Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Waste time. Let's get some more receivers.
Kennesaw State will try to move the chains on 4th down.
Here we go. Ready. 88. 88.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, sack.
And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but...
Snags it, and there's running room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Dropping back, it's Baker. They're working that left side. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. 1st and goal, and the defense, their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Booth. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a 4th and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that that hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one.
Here's a little room there. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole, as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Complete in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down.
Very tight game.
We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. Now let's take a look at the stats and what has been a nip and tuck affair. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th.
Scout defense for the most part.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. On the option. The keeper on the option. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Quarterback may change this route. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Hauls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. On the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Back to pass, it's Collins. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it would be a 58-yarder.
Left turn. Move. Return. Flash. Ready, go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon.
Don't know what his backup situation is.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. The run inside. It's Morgan. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw. It's Collins. It's complete to the left. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down.
That was running back. Seven. This might be the game here.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, going to the air. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down.
Got him again.
So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. He might want another play.
Time.
Looking to throw, it's Collins. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Booster! Bubba! Sweep!
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released a pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long.
Return! Flash! Chip! Freeze! Hey, we gotta go to stop here, man. You ain't going nowhere. Let's get that ball, Go!
Looking to throw again. Shoots it to the left. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And after that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field and because they have a narrow lead, you'd expect this team to just go ahead, kick the field goal, and take the points.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
I am not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the 4th quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run the option. Keeps it on the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
There's a crease.
Oh, man.
He's at the 40. He's at the 20.
Still a lot of time left there.
Touchdown, Bulldog! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Big play everybody's been waiting on.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
All right. See if we can get a tying drive, go to overtime here.
This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off-play action on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds a little space. Maybe a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and tack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
The Owls just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Left.
Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Making side adjustments here. Looking for a man. It's Collins. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hit as he throws. Stop short of the marker. And they stop in this defense, and they get the ball back.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Good game. 3-0, 4-0. Louisiana going to take it. Game of the week.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
Good game, fellas. We'll see you guys on the next one.